It's the end of February 2025 and MONAD is hyped. It's in testnet phase, and this is a new blockchain that could wow everyone, especially in the Ethereum world. Now, I myself am mostly a Solana person, but I've played on EVMs, Ethereum and whatnot for many years as well. Pretty good at doing tutorials, so I'm going to take you through and show you what you can actually do on this blockchain right now. And hopefully you enjoy it, you find some new dApps, you learn a whole lot more stuff, which of course will happen. And maybe you get a decent airdrop, not just MONAD tokens, but also another dApp that you're playing with that you end up liking. The first thing is, why is MONAD so special? Well, it's a scaled solution. It's a layer 1, it's EVM, Ethereum virtual machine. It achieves 10,000 TPS on the EVM, and this is how it works. This is a little bit too complicated for a video where we're basically just having a bit of a play, but the reason why it has product market fit and why people don't want to use it is because we do have a lower fee that we're expecting. And of course, it is an Ethereum virtual machine. A lot more people can play. It can bring a lot more builders, etc. It's kind of like Solana in a way in the EVM world, kind of like that. The official website is monad.xyz, and you can check it out here. If you want to build on this, click on Start Building, look into the ecosystem, find any hackathons, etc. They've got a decent amount of fundraising done, $244 million over the past few years, and they have been building for quite a bit of time, to be perfectly honest. Now, the testnet site is testnet.monad.xyz, and we'll come back to this a few times, but essentially, this is probably worth bookmarking, so just come up there, give it a bookmark wherever it needs to belong, and this is where you're going to be playing for the vast majority of time, sending things to your wallet, and seeing what is kind of not necessarily like endorsed by the foundation, but referred to by the foundation, apparently, possibly. So we've got this one, which we'll go over, spotlight of different games out there, making your first trade, and featured apps that you may want to play with. Now, probably one of the wallets that you want to get yourself onto with this particular blockchain is Phantom. Phantom is a pretty cool wallet. On Solana, I use Solflare, and I think Solana and Solflare is just a match made in heaven. However, Phantom is supporting, as well as Backpack, as well as MetaMask, this new network. So you can use whichever one you like. Just keep in mind one thing, and that is Phantom's a very, very popular wallet that's supporting a lot of blockchains. And sometimes it gets overloaded and things kind of don't work for a short amount of time. So if you are a power user, you're probably going to use MetaMask and Backpack potentially, or at least have some sort of kind of backup plan. Now, the first thing you need are some MONAD tokens. You need a little bit of gas to, go and start playing this. They have no value, so don't go and pay real money for them unless you're happy to do so. But you can come here, you can put your EVM address here. You can grab your EVM address by coming in here and copying this one. It's going to be the same address, copying this, Backpack, wallet 1, copying the address, or however you want to do it, copying up here and pasting it in there and then replying. And then I have no idea how long it takes for them to actually send you tokens, but that's one option. There are other people in the ecosystem that will send you some tokens, like the intern, and even people that are on a date, they may send you some tokens. But ideally, you'll have a friend, and I won't be the person kind of monitoring and sending you tokens. Maybe I can help out in some capacity if MONAD gives me some tokens to kind of distribute. But before that, you would try a Faucet. So if you go back to testnet.monad.xyz, and if you come up right up to the top, you'll notice there's a place where you can enter your wallet address. Now, I already have tokens in this wallet, and I'm going to go to a next wallet down, and I'll go and copy this one, and I'll see if I can get some tokens sent to this one. Get testnet mon, and we'll see if we can get a small drip of tokens that have come into here. We'll have a quick look, and we'll see how we went. Nothing has come in thus far. It says it is successful. Could take a couple of minutes. We'll have to wait and see. There are other places out there that do offer Faucet, but once again, if it doesn't work, you have to go somewhere else. Just a few minutes has passed, and we actually do have some Mon. It's only a very, very small amount, probably enough to kind of start playing, but you can always come back and plug in and plug in and plug in. But if you want to actually have a little bit of fun on the network, and if you're happy to go and pay a little bit, I've got a solution for you here. Now, before we actually pay to get some more MONAD tokens, what we can also do is use this system, which allows us to use the Ethereum Sepolia Faucet. To prevent bots and abuse, this faucet does require a minimum Ethereum mainnet balance of this amount of ETH on the wallet being used. In order to get some Ethereum onto the mainnet, I'm going to show you it now with dBridge. Now, most of my audience will be familiar with Solana, but if you're brand new, then what you could probably do is just go to Binance or Bybit or Coinbase or whatever your ecosystem is, and you can just withdraw some Ethereum onto Ethereum mainnet. Keep in mind, when you're playing on Ethereum mainnet, it is more expensive for all the transactions, significantly more expensive. So if you're someone with a very small amount of money, you just have to keep in mind that this is not always going to work out for you. Here I've got my wallet connected, but we can always just disconnect this if we want to and just change whatever wallet we want to go with. But essentially, if you've got some Sol, as an example, maybe you've got some Sol or some USDC, we can even do it with that. I'll show you that because that's probably what most of my audience is going to actually have. In order to do that, I'm going to use Solflare, but you can use Phantom or Backpack if you want. I've got a little bit of Sol in this wallet. I've got a little bit of USD coin here as well. So we can do whatever we want with this, or we can go from like base as an example. So I'm going to click Solana and we'll go with Solana, and it's Solana, and we're going to change this to Ethereum and just straight up just normal ETH. Connect our wallet, we'll go with Solflare, connect here, and maybe I want to do like 1.5 Sol. Don't have to go that high, but that's what I'm happy to do. And then I can go and send it to this address. If I'm going from another EVM like Base or BNB chain, then I can just connect my EVM wallet and that will be fine. So we'll come up here. You can see it's the same address here for all of the EVMs, Ethereum virtual machines. So it doesn't really matter which one we copy. That's completely fine. I'm just going to go copy it and paste it here. Now, if you're new to the blockchain, I'm taking it slow, like I said. Once again, you can just speed run this. Definitely worthwhile to watch this. A lot of research has gone into this, but you want to check the first and last characters just to make sure it has been copied and pasted correctly. This looks good. ETA is going to be around 21 seconds, and that's just the nature of the blockchain. Costs a little bit in fees, nothing crazy. About $1.70 over there. And we will send this via a very advanced wizardry system of intense-based bridging. Long story short, we'll have some Ethereum on Ethereum mainnet very, very shortly. It says the order has been fulfilled. And if we hop into, say, a Phantom wallet for now, it shows us all of the different networks. But here we've got some, we actually already have some Ethereum already over here. So that's actually fine. We've already got some Ethereum here, but now we've got more. I still needed to show you how it's done. Now, as we already had Ethereum, it would have already worked, but I'm just pretending that you didn't. So now we can go to this website here. All the links will be below, and we have to log in or sign up. So go and sign up here, or go and log in, whatever one you want to do. You may decide you want to sign in with Google. The next stage is verifying that you are in fact a human, and you have to put in your phone number at this step. So now we just go through the prompts. This is personal, Seb's first project, DeFi, next. I don't know if we can actually see MONAD here. Maybe we can. Doesn't really matter. We can just click whatever. Ethereum. Put it down here if you want to. Next. Free. Next. And how'd you hear about this? This is optional, so you can put it in. Put it from my YouTube if you like. And then it comes back here. So now we just hop into our wallet. And what we can do is we can just copy this. Remember, it's the same address if it's a Backpack, Phantom, or MetaMask. Put it here, and then just before we click Send Me ETH, we have to pretend that we know what we're doing here. These things get harder and harder every time, but this one looks to be a bit of an easy one. So we should be all good. Verify, perfect, and Send Me ETH. The request did not complete. Send me ETH. Okay. Wasn't as easy as I expected. We'll refresh the page again. I'm going to do this first, to be honest, because let it kind of sit for a little bit. Go ahead once again, paste, and then send me ETH. Perfect. That's now going through. This will take around 5 minutes or so to send this amount, and then we can use that to get more MON tokens on MONAD. But I also want to show you another system, which I think I'm happy to pay for, but you may not. But I'm just going to show you, you can skip ahead if you don't want to put any more real money into this. So now we're at this other website, which of course will be linked above, Orbiter Finance. Go ahead, connect our wallet. I'm going to go with MetaMask and connect. And that's one reason why I lean towards MetaMask, is it works on all of the websites. It's the biggest wallet out there. But you can of course use Backpack or Phantom. Quite often they'll be prompted if you don't have MetaMask actually installed. Now here, this hasn't gone through. We'll do this again. MetaMask, continue. So here we can see that I have 0.1 Sepolia ETH, and I can actually go and bridge that across to MONAD Sepolia. Bridge, it's a free token that we got, right? Confirm, and this will actually allow us to swap for some more Testnet MON tokens. It's only 0.1 ETH, and you can see in the end it's 0.98 with a little bit of gas or whatever, but we can do it like that. This tends to take around 5 minutes or thereabouts. So we're going to let it do its thing, and then I'm going to show you how we can actually put some money in if you want to put some money in, like I do. So I can show you everything. We're at testnetbridge.com. We've gone to MetaMask, connect, and we've got some ETH on Ethereum, 0.008, which is, how much is that actually in dollar value? I'm not sure, but like 0.01 is like 200 and something dollars. So we can probably see it in here if we're on the main network of Ethereum. Yeah, it's $200. Okay. So I might go with something a little bit higher, like 0.7. And that's going to give me 650 ETH on Sepolia. Transfer, I will have to pay some gas fees. I can get more testnet tokens that I can then switch over to MON, which is good. That way I can really play on MON without kind of clicking every 12 hours to get a small amount of 0.05 MON. So this is going to come through. It'll be through shortly. We can see 4 minutes and 13 seconds is the expectation. So while we're waiting a few more minutes for that ETH to come into Sepolia network, and then we can bridge it from there to here, I have already gone and done that very small amount of ETH, and I can actually go and swap that for more MON. Now it's taken a few more minutes for this to show up, but we're at monad.ambient.finance. We've connected our wallet, and we have the Sepolia MONAD Ethereum on it. We can take this, which isn't a whole lot. It is 0.098266 ETH. So remember, this was free, right? And this gives us 0.18. We can't use it all though, because if we use it all, then we don't have enough gas. So we have to kind of delete some amount. Then we have to approve ETH, and we can do this system if we want to. This is if we don't want to pay anything like what we just did while we're waiting for that transaction to go through. So we'll approve this. It says there's a major loss, but it's testnet tokens. This is fine. If this ever showed on a mainnet, then you wouldn't do that because there's clearly some sort of loss. But this is just whatever the liquidity pool is showing us, and that's completely fine. So we're getting a little bit more MON, because remember, otherwise we only started with 0.05. But I'm ready, because I paid some extra money, I'm actually ready to bridge across all of that other ETH. So we'll just repeat what we're just doing. You can see this is complete, so this is good to go. And we come here and we've got 684. And even though we've got 684, I actually have to do this a maximum of 100 each time. So from Sepolia to MONAD Sepolia, I'm going to switch and then click got it, bridge, confirm, got it, bridge, confirm, got it. And it all takes a little bit of time, but I'm just going to go and send it all across. And maybe you don't want to send that much across. You don't have to. You could send across $30 if you want to. This just helps playing on MONAD. And then finally, I've got like, whatever this is, 84.65. We'll bridge it across. This is the last amount I've got to do. got it, and now we just wait for maybe 4 or 5 minutes for those funds to come across. Thus far, 3 orders have come across within 1 minute, so we're just waiting for the rest of the orders to come across. All right, everything has now come across, so we can click max. Of course, we need to take off a little bit for gas, something like that, and you can see it lost a whole lot of value, but it's a testnet token. I'm just reminding you of that. Sorry to remind you again. We'll confirm, we'll get this. We're going to get 1,278 tokens that we can go and play with far easier, have a whole lot more fun, and just, buy some stuff, which is cool. Now, if we hop into our Phantom wallet, and if we go and find our token here, why can't I see it here? Okay, so I'm not going to show you any more in the tutorial with Phantom because it's not actually updating. You can see I have 1.335, and this is my wallet address, 55B, but I actually have in this wallet address 1,280, and we'll have a quick look at Backpack. Change to the right address, of course, wallet number 1. This is showing correctly. So Backpack and MetaMask, we can use one of these. You can still use Phantom, of course, it's just not updating in the UI like we wanted it to. Now, to explore the actual testnet environment to see what transactions are happening, we can watch this here, copy our address, plug it in, see how long things take, whatnot. Go have a look at the main page, see how many transactions are going through per second, and all that new kind of stuff. New tokens, whatever, daily active addresses, whole lot of people playing here. You may even be tempted to farm this airdrop in the sense that you have multiple wallet addresses. That may work, but I'm pretty sure if there is any kind of incentivization and an airdrop, that won't work. You're probably best to just use one, to be perfectly honest. Something you can connect to Twitter and Discord, because otherwise if you sybil it, you may end up getting absolutely nothing. Now, as a reminder, anything I show you, if you don't want to do that, just come back to testnet.monad.xyz and just see what is actually happening over here. I'm going to start off with monad.fantasy.top. This is fantasy, so you don't have to pay real money. They do have a real version on Ethereum where you can pay real money, and this is a pretty cool thing. So you can register and play for free, connect with Google or Twitter. I've gone ahead and connected that. And then we start off like this. I've been given a name, Virgin Beer. We can add our referral code here. If you've got a referral code, I'll put mine below. Please use my referral. Continue. And what we're basically doing is we're trying to level up our influences. Just have a bit of a play, learn more as you go. I can't explain everything in one video. We'll continue. And the goal is, if you have enough points, you're going to win whitelist to hyped NFT mints, which could be very, very profitable. Probably worth doing. Most of the distribution will happen during the first 2 weeks, so get amongst it. This is a hero. The stars represent the hero recent performance on X. The more stars, the better. Maybe one day I'll be a hero. And you can build your deck. You can use 5 heroes in a single deck. This is when you actually play the game. Continue. Time to play. You have to start off by claiming 100 FMON. Now, this isn't actually linking to your wallet address. It's linking to your Twitter or your Google account. So the private key and public address and all that sort of stuff, it'll be exportable in the future. This has not worked for me, and you may see this from time to time happen, unfortunately. Just the name of the game. We can't really move forward until that actually happens. We'll see if this works for us. So continue here, continue, continue, continue. We can get some daily XP. Let's try it. Okay, so we don't have anything here. We don't have anything here. So the only thing I can show you is come on down to the bottom and claim your daily prize. We're going to get some XP, or we won't. 100. Okay, we just snuck in there. Cool. Confirm that. You can set a reminder, come back in 23 hours and 59 minutes. Now, in terms of the whitelists that you can actually get, you can redeem your shiny pack tickets here for whitelists in these particular NFTs, which are pretty hyped. Some of them are pretty hyped. And then once you have some more FMON, you can go and buy some of these if you want to. I'll just show you my main account here, which I haven't had a whole lot of luck with because of the demand and whatnot. But you can see I've got some points here. If I click on home, the new competition starts in 3 days, which you can just get amongst it. Just have a bit of a play. And if I click on my name, Seb Monty, these are the cards that I actually have. So I can level them up, but we can cover that in another video, or I'll link to a very good thread on it. I have some of these tokens here, and I've got a little bit here, but there's not enough fragments. I can go and buy some fragments with my 64, but I don't have enough here. Buy these. And the goal is to keep on opening packs and level them up. That's your first thing that you should start playing with. And this is a thread that you can go through if you want to give this a little bit of a go. Remember, this is in testnet, it's beta, there will be bugs. The next thing you can do is you can play this game here. It's a game which has been referenced on the testnet site. You can see here, Spotlight is on MonAnimal Mayhem. This is a Telegram game. So if you click here, it launches Telegram, you install it, you put in your address, which I've already done, and then you can play any of the games, but this is the one that's potentially incentivized. So you put your EVM wallet address there and you click OK, and then you just go and play normal mode or whatever you want. And you just have to walk around, and it's easier on your phone, I imagine. And then you have to get this, which you tap, and you can't die, and you can't actually use your sword feature. Your sword just kind of does it every few seconds when you're still. So it's like that. And you just play this game, trying to level up if you want to, if you like it. The next thing to play on is Uniswap, if you're keen. This requires a few setting changes, so let me show you. Connect away, whatever your preferred wallet is. Connect, and I'm on a different network, so let's just make sure I am changing this to MONAD testnet. Perfect. And then I have no idea why Uniswap has been showing this to me for like weeks, one pending transaction. But you come into your settings and you have to toggle on testnet mode and then close. So here we're in testnet mode. We're ready to go. We can change this up here to MONAD testnet. And you can see I've got some MONAD tokens. And we can go and buy other tokens. There are other tokens out there, you know, meme coins and whatnot, that we can buy if we want. We can buy them here. We can buy some more ETH. Got very high price impact. So maybe I won't do that because I think I want to have these MON tokens more so. But we can go and swap. If we want to, we can go buy testnet meme coins. Also on the testnet MONAD website, if we come on down, we can actually make our first trade just by connecting our wallet here. And connecting. And just how much do we want to buy? Maybe 10 MON worth. Buy 10 MON worth. Oh, we'll confirm that, sorry. 10 MON worth. Buy. Confirm. Another 10 MON. Buy some chog. And confirm. I mean, these don't have any value. We're just learning the blockchain. You can provide liquidity here, but that's probably a subject for another tutorial. There's another really cool app, and this is Curvents.com. So we'll connect our wallet. We'll go with backpack here just to show off backpack. Approve. And wallet 1. And get ready to pump. Approve. Read this. Learn a few things if you like. Approve. A few things there. We have to generate a wallet. We've already generated a managed wallet on this computer. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't show you how to do this with a tutorial setting. I'd have to show you my main wallet. Okay, so this is where I initially set up and learnt about it. So what we have to do is we have to generate a wallet, and then we have to put some MON tokens in. We can also click refill gas, and we can claim some, potentially. And then we just pump, and it just does pump, pump, pump. And the cool thing is, these are all actually transactions. They did something similar on Solana many, many years ago. So I'm pumping up, level 16, doing some reps, getting some gains, a little bit of fun. The other thing you want to do is you want to click on Faucet and then claim all of these, but I've already done them recently. So maybe we can claim this. No, not enough tokens, whatever. This should work for you because I've already done it. Then you come over here and just have a bit of a play. It's a dashboard. It's a lending, borrowing kind of market. And you want to try and rank up a little bit. Go and deposit here into the markets, check it out. Your loans. I don't know about this, to be perfectly honest. I'm just kind of having a little bit of fun. Deposit some USDC. And this is a Faucet USDC, so not real USDC. It's just what we claimed. We can deposit some of this. And you can do whatever you like. Just click some buttons, just learn it, just have a little bit of fun. We can always cover it in a new tutorial if required, but it's just testing. The next app I want to show you is stake.apr.io, and click and agree. Connect your wallet and we'll go backpack again. Approve. We've got all this mon. We can do whatever we like, maybe 150, and we'll get APR mon, which is a staked kind of LST version, is my understanding. Approve. There is a faucet here that may work. We can use this in a little bit of DeFi like in the previous step if you want as well. The next thing we can do is get ourselves our own domain name. app.nad.domains. We can go find a name. So SebMonty, of course, would probably be me. SebMonty.nad. Connect a wallet, link it as my primary name. Has a registration fee of this amount, and it's for a lifetime on this testnet environment. MetaMask, connect, or whatever your wallet is, and we can register this. Now this is a Web3 domain, so it doesn't give you the Web2 benefits, which I actually am far more bullish on, but it's still something to give it a bit of a go, and you can go and share this on Twitter and play a little bit further if you can. We've got a DEX over here if you want to go and have a bit of fun. Kuru.io, create the wallet. We'll use Phantom on this occasion just to see how it works. Confirm. Switch network. Is that working? Maybe. Then we can go ahead and we have to fund it. So deposit from our connected wallet. Okay, it's not working for me here. I'll go and disconnect. And I'll go back to MetaMask. Connect and confirm. Come here and deposit. Okay, well, maybe it's not showing it me in the UI. We'll deposit here. And okay, that looks like it's going to go through. Deposit this. This goes into a wallet that they custody, but you can also go and export the key. And then you can go and trade whatever it is you want to trade. Right, there's a whiff over here. Go buy some whiff if you want. 50%. Market or limit order. Have a bit of a play. Just try it out. Give it a go. See what you think. It's testnet, remember? You're just having a bit of fun. And you can see here we've already used 5 MON tokens to go and do whatever it is that we want to do. And we can go and sell it if we want. Go sell that, get some more MON back. And we don't have to prove in our wallet because it's a custodial solution by Kuru.io. There's another DEX out there, which is Bean. Swap.bean.exchange. Same thing here, pretty simple. We'll go with backpack this time. And we'll go with like 5. And what can we buy here? USDC, Bean. Go buy their Bean token. Now, you'll see that it says like $57 worth. There will be some people that are watching this that are thinking that they could get actual money for it. It's just a testnet token, okay? It doesn't have any value. Maybe if you accumulate enough, do enough cool things, maybe get some real MON in the future. But I'm not going to go and say that's the case. Here, we've got these random tokens, and we can add Bean to our wallet potentially. No, the prompt doesn't work, but I'm sure it works in the future. Okay, it's already down here. Cool, cool. You can add liquidity as well. We can add some Bean. We can connect our wallet. We'll go with Phantom. Connect. Okay, we can't do that. We'll connect our wallet. We'll go with MetaMask again. Connect. And we'll go with some Bean. Add liquidity. 50 Bean. Put it all in there. Enable this. And we'll get some kind of trading fees. It's just having a bit of fun. The next transaction, supply and confirm. Next thing we have is like pump.fun, testnet.nad.fun. Maybe you want to go and create a token, create your own coin. I don't have anything clever to do, but I'm pretty sure you can see this like a pump.fun competitor. I'll go and do one for the sake of just a bit of fun. We'll go with B and we'll call this Buzz. The ticker is B, a test B token. I've just gone and prompted something with ChatGPT. It's not going to be very good, but we'll go ahead and we'll add it. So I've added my B. I can create it, show more options, put a Twitter link here, Telegram, website, create it, MetaMask, connect. Again, there's a prompt here. I'm just going to go use MetaMask, and then we'll confirm. Unsure if that actually went through. We'll try it again. Create. Oh, okay. Initial buy. How much do I want to buy of this wonderful token? I'm going to go and buy like 50 Mon. I don't know what that actually equates to. Just having fun. Just honestly having fun. You can go and buy this if you want. Remember, it has no value. It's just having a bit of fun. Cool. We've got our B. And okay. It's crowned as king of the hill. And well, you know what? The fact that I hold so much of the supply, people are probably not going to buy it. But you're going to have some fun, by all means. Next one we've got here is bebop.xyz. And this is one of the coolest things that I saved for the end. Rare Bet Sports. So we'll log in and we'll go with continue with our wallet, MetaMask, or whatever your wallet is. Once again, you're welcome to use whatever you're comfortable with. And this allows us to just put on some bets. And at present on the NBA, I'm a big fan of the NBA. So we'll go and do this. Copy our address here, jump up into our wallet, go to our tokens. I'm going to go and send 100 Mon just for a bit of fun. I'll send this into this, once again, a custodial wallet. And then this should come in. There it is, 100. So we're all good. And now we can go and play. So this is a pretty fun thing. If you're into betting at all, this is when you can predict the next game. So in a few hours, we've got some games coming up. Magic versus Warriors. Warriors versus Magic. So maybe like, what's Steph going to do? Is he going to go over this amount of points or under? Is Wagner going to go under? How many points is Draymond going to have? Maybe under, over, as an example. And then we can go and put in, what do we want to bet? Like 5, we're going to win 40. 40 magical tokens. But we can also go for up to 7. So we've got 5 here, 6, and 7. We'll go put our 5, and if we win that, we get 500. I think this would be pretty cool once it's on mainnet, because I do like some small bets on NBA. Now, in terms of NFTs, you can follow this person here, Karma, to talk about all these things. There's a whole lot of attention coming out. And if you're in the MONAD community on Twitter, you're going to see these things kind of come out. They go very, very fast. Magic Eden supports MONAD Testnet. You can go and buy some of these as well off secondary. But if you're coming down to the bottom, you'll see like NFT drops calendar. And hopefully there'll be more cool things in here. So let's go ahead and mint this as a trial. Total minted, a whole lot of mint. It's an open edition. And yeah, mint one of these. And there'll be other opportunities out there that you can go and get amongst. Remember, you're not playing with any money, real money. So you can just go and mint whatever and have a bit of fun. Monadverse.land. There's like 8 of these. And when these mint, they mint really, really fast. The idea is if you collect all 8, you'll probably end up getting a whitelist to go and mint one of these when it goes live. And the limit's already reached. 200,000 of them all minted. So really, really cool, really, really clever. This is chapter 2. There'll be more of these coming along. There's this one here as well. I have no idea what it is, but one of my researchers saw it. So you can go and mint it, have a little bit of fun. Testnet.lilchogs does. I believe it's connected to one of the official Testnet meme coins actually on this network. Mint this if you like, easy peasy. The final thing that you can do is you can use layer 3 to do these quests. You sign in, you do these different things. It's probably going to be worthwhile and get some XP, and it may end up giving you some sort of airdrop in the future. Now, if you want to see how you're doing in terms of versus other people, you can put your wallet address in here. This is not my wallet address. For some reason, it's not taking mine right now, but this person's wallet here, a friend of mine, their wallet is in the top 1%. And there's a whole lot of participants. You can clearly see that 3.7 million people just having a bit of a play. Shows the activity and interactions and transactions and whatnot. So you can use that as well. So that's essentially that. Let me know in the comments what you think of MONAD. If you're playing, if you think it's fun, any questions you have, and if you want something else covered. Remember, it's just a testnet, so probably not going to get into the weeds too much on this, but it's a good overview to have a bit of fun. In general, just use the blockchain, have fun. It's free. You'll learn some stuff. You'll make some mistakes. You'll learn some more stuff, and you'll grow. Thanks for watching. You'll find me more often on Solana. I'm the general manager of validator.com. Come stake your soul with us. Make sure you subscribe and check out the 2 videos over here on random stuff in the cryptoverse if you're keen to learn more.